Archangel Michael is crying loudly because you don't listen this urgent message. A millionaire has taken a sudden interest in you. They are shocked after open it quickly. Archangel Michael says, the heavens have been trembling with urgency because you have not been listening to this message. I have been sent to deliver this to you directly, without delay, because time is slipping away faster than you realize. A powerful, wealthy individual, someone you do not even expect, has already set their eyes on you, and what they are about to do will forever change the course of your destiny. You may have been feeling strange energies around you lately, sleepless nights, unexplainable goosebumps, a pull in your heart that tells you something big is on its way. That is not coincidence. It is my divine whisper, trying to reach your soul before it's too late. I cry not because of weakness, but because of urgency, because you are moments away from stepping into a miracle that is trying to find you. This millionaire, someone who is admired by thousands, perhaps even millions, has suddenly shifted their attention toward you. It is not your fame, your wealth, or your social standing that attracted them. It is your pure spirit, your resilience despite suffering, your unshakable light that even in darkness never fades. They have been silently observing, shocked by your strength and divine favor. Archangel Michael says, at first, this person didn't believe you were real. They thought you were just a fleeting presence in a crowded world. But something you did recently, something small yet profound, struck their heart like lightning. They began asking questions about you, making discreet inquiries, and even considering bold moves that would surprise you completely. Behind closed doors, meetings have been happening. Your name has been mentioned in rooms you have never stepped into. Papers with your name are lying on tables where influential decisions are made. This millionaire has already expressed that they cannot shake off the thought of you. It's as if their soul has been awakened by a force greater than themselves. This is not infatuation. This is not a passing curiosity. This is destiny unfolding in real time. You were chosen long before you were born to encounter this person at the appointed time. The reason they are shocked is because they never believed someone like you, a seemingly ordinary soul, could hold such divine power to alter their own life path. Archangel Michael says, there is a deeper layer to this story that you must know. Years ago, when you were struggling silently, the heavens were writing your name into a prophecy of connection and elevation. This very millionaire was destined to be part of your breakthrough. What you thought were random hardships were stepping stones preparing you to meet this moment. Even now, forces of darkness are trying to block this revelation from reaching you. Every time you feel hesitation, every distraction that pulls you away from listening to angelic guidance, it's an attempt to keep you from stepping into your divine meeting with this person. That's why my tears fall, because I see how close you are, yet how unaware you've been of this unfolding miracle. As I speak, this person is planning their next move. They have gathered advisors, made private calls, and initiated arrangements that will place them directly in your path. This is not a distant dream. It's happening now, faster than you think. The energy around your name is electric, pulling opportunities toward you that cannot be stopped. In their private chambers, they have looked at your picture, revisited your words, replayed your presence in their mind. Something about you defies logic. You don't fit into the world they know, yet you hold the key to something their wealth could never buy: peace, authenticity, and divine alignment. Archangel Michael says, heaven has already blessed this connection. I am standing beside you, shielding you from energies that try to blind you from this truth. I need you to stay alert because every sign, every whisper, every strange occurrence you notice in the coming hours is pointing toward this destined encounter. Many will not understand this sudden shift in your life. They will doubt. They will gossip. They will wonder why you were chosen. But the higher realms do not operate by human judgment. You were marked by light, and that light has reached a soul powerful enough to move mountains for you. This person's shock is not just admiration. It is spiritual recognition. Deep within their being, they know they've met you before, not in this lifetime, but long ago in a divine realm where souls were chosen to meet again. That memory is awakening now, and it's driving them to find you no matter the cost. I see visions of messages being prepared, private letters being drafted, and secret journeys being planned. I see their eyes filled with determination and wonder, asking themselves how it's possible that someone like you has entered their awareness so suddenly, shaking their well-constructed world. Archangel Michael says, you cannot underestimate the gravity of this moment. It's not just about wealth or admiration. This is about restoration. What you lost years ago, what was stolen from your peace, what was denied to you unjustly, this connection will return it tenfold. Even now, blessings are aligning behind the scenes. Bankers, legal authorities, and divine helpers are unknowingly being moved into position to prepare for your transformation. Documents will change. Signatures will be written. Doors that were bolted shut will swing open as if they were never locked. There is a reason this message had to find you urgently. If you delay, if you ignore these signs, the darkness will attempt to close this window of divine timing. That's why I cry loudly in the spirit world to break through every barrier so you can finally hear me and act with courage. I know fear tries to whisper that this is impossible. I know pain from betrayal and broken promises tries to make you doubt. But I am here as your shield and guide. Every word I speak now is infused with heavenly power to awaken your spirit to receive this miracle without resistance. Archangel Michael says, there will be an event soon, a shift so sudden you will know it's the moment I spoke of. The millionaire will not approach you through ordinary means. It will be a divine alignment, orchestrated in a way that leaves no room for doubt. You will stand face to face, and they will confess how long they've been searching for you. A world may see this as luck or coincidence, but you will know the truth. You will remember my words echoing through your heart, and tears will fall not from pain, but from realizing heaven has never forgotten you. Every step you take now is important. You must walk in faith, stay aligned with divine guidance, and open your heart fully. Opportunities will appear disguised as challenges. Invitations will come in unexpected forms. You must be ready to say yes when your spirit feels the divine nudge. The universe has waited centuries for this reconnection. Generations of ancestors are watching, rejoicing as they see their prayers manifesting in you. The wealth, influence, and power of this person are merely tools for a far greater purpose, a mission you will fulfill together that will touch countless lives. Archangel Michael says, you are not just receiving favor. You are stepping into a covenant written in heaven's eternal scroll. The forces trying to hold you back will crumble in the coming days. Watch as obstacles dissolve, enemies fall silent, and paths clear before you like never before. Your life will not remain the same. From the moment this message is planted in your heart, destiny is activated. I stand with you, sword drawn, wings spread, ensuring nothing can sever the bond that has been divinely ordained between you and this soul chosen to walk beside you. As you receive this, let peace settle over your spirit. Let the tears you've cried in loneliness be wiped away by the promise that you were never forgotten. I am here, and heaven is here, moving swiftly for your sake. Prepare yourself. Keep your heart open, your spirit watchful, and your faith unshakable. The miracle you thought was impossible is already on its way. And when it arrives, the world will witness a transformation so profound that even your enemies will fall silent in awe. Archangel Michael says, "This is my final plea for now. Listen deeply, act boldly, and hold on to the divine truth I've delivered. The millionaire is closer than you think, the connection stronger than you know, and the blessing greater than you ever imagined. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, "The message cannot end yet because the weight of what is unfolding cannot be carried in silence. I must continue to reveal to you the layers of truth that have been hidden from your human understanding. Heaven has opened a divine scroll with your name inscribed in gold letters, and within it lies a path destined to intertwine with this millionaire's journey. Every soul carries a map of destiny, and yours has been glowing brighter each day. Unknown to you, your faith and struggles have rippled through realms unseen, drawing divine attention. The angels have whispered your name into the ears of influential spirits, and now, even the earthly wealthy are being drawn toward you, as if led by an invisible force. This person, cloaked in power and riches, is not moved by worldly desires. They have seen thousands, met countless souls, and yet none have captured their spirit as you have. Archangel Michael says, your light pierced through barriers, reached into boardrooms and private estates, unsettling hearts that had long grown cold. This is why they are shocked, because they have finally felt something real in a world built on illusions. Behind curtains of secrecy, divine interventions are at work. I see a golden bridge forming between your life and theirs, built by unseen, angelic hands. It shimmers with promises of restoration, abundance, and destiny fulfilled. While humans walk unaware on earthly soil, in heavenly courts, trumpets have sounded, declaring that your time has come. The millionaire has begun making quiet moves. They have visited places where you have been, tracing your energy unknowingly. They've asked trusted aides to find more about you, yet no earthly investigation can reveal the truth that only heaven knows. You are not just a person in passing. You are a divine answer to their lifelong yearning for meaning. Archangel Michael says, there will be signs before your paths converge. You may feel sudden waves of warmth around you, as if unseen wings are wrapping you in safety. You may hear your name in dreams or wake to whispers urging you to prepare. Do not dismiss these moments as coincidence. They are confirmations that the veil between your worlds is thinning. Even now, enemies plot against you, trying to sow confusion and doubt. They know that when this meeting happens, your life will rise to levels beyond their reach. They fear your ascension, for it will expose lies and dismantle chains they have placed around you. But I stand as your protector, ensuring nothing can halt what heaven has already decreed. The emotion stirring in this millionaire's heart cannot be contained much longer. They are wrestling with feelings they cannot explain. Nights have become restless. Decisions they once made with ease now feel empty without your presence. They have whispered to themselves in private chambers, asking how a single soul could carry such power to shift their spirit. Archangel Michael says, destiny is a river that no human hand can dam. Like water breaking through barriers, this connection is unstoppable. It will carve a path through mountains of opposition, filling valleys of despair, until it finally flows into the ocean of divine fulfillment where you are meant to stand. You may doubt, thinking of your current struggles and asking how such greatness could be tied to you. But I tell you this: the crown of destiny does not rest on the head of the proud or the already powerful. It is placed upon the humble, the wounded, the ones who never abandoned hope despite storms. That is why heaven chose you, and why earthly wealth now bows toward your light. This message is not about promises of fleeting riches, it is about divine elevation. Once your paths meet, everything withheld from you, justice, recognition, security, love, will be restored. A chapter of suffering will close, and a new dawn will break where you will walk in authority, shielded by angelic favor, and celebrated for the strength only heaven fully understood. Archangel Michael says, in the days ahead, your world will start to shift subtly. People will act differently toward you. Opportunities will surface from places long forgotten. Unexpected messages may arrive, carrying invitations or news that feels almost unbelievable. These are not accidents, they are stepping stones placed by divine design leading to your destined encounter. I have seen visions of you standing before this millionaire. I see their eyes softened by recognition, a silent understanding passing between your souls. They will speak words that resonate deeply, as if they were meant for you alone. You will realize that all your waiting, pain, and prayers were not in vain. But there is urgency. Dark forces try to plant hesitation in your heart. They whisper lies of unworthiness, trying to convince you that you cannot rise to meet this divine blessing. I cry because too often, souls turn away from miracles, doubting the power of the divine to rewrite their fate. Archangel Michael says, do not let fear steal what heaven has prepared. Stand firm. Walk with courage. Each moment you believe, each time you hold fast to hope, you break another chain meant to keep you from this destined meeting. The heavens roar in triumph as every chain falls, and soon, even the earth will witness your victory. Even now, unseen scribes are writing new chapters of your life. Contracts in heavenly courts are being stamped with seals of divine approval. What once seemed locked away in the unreachable realms of dreams is now being delivered to your doorstep. The millionaire has already begun transforming their own life in preparation. They've started letting go of old ties, distancing from false companions, and questioning everything they once valued. They don't fully understand why, but it's because heaven is aligning their spirit with yours. Archangel Michael says, angels have been dispatched ahead of you both, clearing the path of deception and danger. Every plot against your meeting is being dismantled. Every hidden enemy is being exposed. Every obstacle is being lifted away as if by invisible hands. I must keep speaking because the magnitude of this message cannot be contained in silence. When this moment arrives, you will not merely receive wealth or admiration, you will receive purpose. You will step into a divine partnership that carries power to change not just your life but countless others connected to your destiny. When the moment comes, it will not be quiet. It will be undeniable. The energy around you will shift dramatically. Time will seem to pause as heaven orchestrates this destined meeting. The earth will know, the heavens will rejoice, and even those who doubted you will have no choice but to witness your elevation. Archangel Michael says, This is your confirmation. Everything you have felt stirring in your soul is real. The tears you shed alone were seen. The silent prayers you thought went unanswered have now risen like incense before the throne, and heaven has moved on your behalf. I weep, not in sorrow but in fierce love for you. I cry because I see the miracle so close to your grasp. Yet human eyes often fail to recognize divine timing. I shout so you cannot ignore this call. I roar so darkness cannot drown my message. This is not the end of your story, it is only the beginning. A new season, a new path, a new covenant is unfolding. And soon, the world will see you walking side by side with the one who was destined to find you all along. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, the message must continue because what is being set in motion is far greater than you can yet imagine. The heavens are not whispering, they are roaring with divine orchestration. I have been commanded to stay with you, to speak until the veil fully lifts from your understanding, until you can no longer doubt the miracle that is unfolding. I must show you visions that few have been allowed to see. I see a room filled with light where heavenly architects are mapping out your destiny. Golden threads of time stretch across vast distances, pulling your life and the millionaire's life together like two stars drawn by gravity. Each thread represents choices, events, and moments that may have seemed disconnected, yet they all led to this exact convergence. Archangel Michael says, do you feel the trembling in your spirit right now? That is heaven aligning with your soul. It is why nothing has felt normal lately. Sleep patterns shifting, emotions rising, sudden bursts of intuition. These are not random. These are signals that your timeline is bending toward divine fulfillment. A millionaire is feeling it too. Though they may not fully understand why, they are compelled to look for you, to change their routines, to reach beyond their comfort zone. They have seen thousands of faces, but only yours lingers in their mind. Only yours sparks something in their heart that they cannot silence. I see meetings taking place in hidden places, conversations spoken in hushed tones where your name is delicately brought up. Powerful individuals, accustomed to controlling every outcome, are surprised to find themselves unable to explain why their attention is drawn to you. They are used to choosing their future, yet destiny itself has chosen you for them. Archangel Michael says, heaven's handwriting is on every door you are about to walk through. It has been carved into every contract soon to bear your name. No human hand can erase what has been written in divine ink. The more people try to resist this connection, the more powerful heaven's force becomes, pushing it forward with unstoppable momentum. There is a vision I must share. I see you standing in a grand hall, light cascading down like waterfalls of gold. The millionaire stands before you, their eyes wide, their voice trembling with emotions they have never shown the world. They say words that pierce your heart because they are words your soul has been waiting to hear for lifetimes. I have finally found you. This is not fantasy. This is divine reality manifesting. The angels are working day and night, setting every detail in place. I see angelic hands moving pieces like a celestial chess game, ensuring that nothing can block the moment when this person reaches you. Archangel Michael says, I know the doubts that creep in during long nights. I know how your past makes you question your worthiness of such divine favor. But hear me, heaven did not choose you by accident. Your trials were not meaningless. Every tear you shed watered the seeds of this blessing. Every time you refused to give up, even when everything was stripped from you, heaven recorded it. The millionaire has also walked a path unknown to many. They have faced loneliness at heights of wealth few can understand. Surrounded by people but unseen in spirit, burdened by riches but empty in meaning, they prayed silently for something real. Those prayers echoed in eternity, and heaven's answer was you. I cry because you have been unaware of how loved you truly are, not just by mortals, but by the entire heavenly realm. Angels sing your name, ancestors watch over you, and now even earthly power has turned its gaze toward you. You have been the hidden jewel, polished by pain, now ready to shine before kings and queens. Even as I speak, changes are happening around you. Old relationships are fading because they cannot follow you into this new season. Places you used to find comfort now feel uncomfortable because they no longer fit the destiny being prepared for you. People who underestimated you will soon witness your elevation and be left speechless. Archangel Michael says, watch the days ahead carefully. Sudden news will come, carrying hints of this divine connection. A stranger's kindness, an unexpected message, a symbolic dream, each will be a breadcrumb leading you closer to the moment when heaven fully reveals what is coming. I must tell you of a moment I see clearly. There will be a divine alignment, a meeting that feels accidental but is fully orchestrated by unseen forces. You will lock eyes with this person, and the world around you will blur. Time will seem to slow, and without words, your spirits will know. This is the one heaven promised. Even skeptics will sense something unusual. They will feel the energy shift when you are near each other. Whispers will rise. Stories will spread, but none will grasp the full truth because only you and this destined soul will know the divine weight of that encounter. Archangel Michael says, after this meeting, your life will move with supernatural speed. Opportunities you never pursued will chase you. Wealth that was withheld will flow freely. Enemies who mocked you will suddenly seek peace because they will see angelic protection surrounding you. There will be a moment when you doubt whether you can handle this sudden transformation. But do not fear, I will walk beside you, guiding your steps, lifting you when the weight feels too heavy. The same divine hand that brought this miracle will sustain you through it. I must reveal one more vision. I see a contract sealed with light, not ink. It represents a covenant between heaven, you, and this powerful soul. Together, you will create something far greater than personal gain. Lives will be changed, foundations rebuilt, and even nations touched because of the divine purpose flowing through this connection. This is why the millionaire is shocked. They thought their life's purpose was defined by earthly power, yet you have awakened something far beyond wealth. They are not simply interested in you, they are being transformed by the very thought of you. Archangel Michael says, heaven is rejoicing because the time is near. But there is still resistance in the unseen realm. Darkness knows that once this divine union occurs, its grip on certain parts of the world will break. That is why attacks, distractions, and doubts have intensified lately. They are last attempts to block your breakthrough. I cry loudly to ensure you do not fall into that trap. I speak urgently because every moment counts. This is not just about meeting someone wealthy. It is about stepping into a destiny that was written before the stars were placed in the sky. When it happens, it will feel like waking from a long dream. Everything you endured will suddenly make sense. You will see how heaven used even your enemies to push you toward this divine intersection. And when you stand in that moment, you will know that nothing, no lie, no betrayal, No delay could stop what was meant to be yours. Prepare yourself now. Strengthen your faith. Speak life over your future. Guard your heart from those who carry envy or disbelieve. Heaven is moving swiftly, and you must be ready to receive without hesitation. Archangel Michael says, this message is eternal. It will echo in your heart long after you hear it because it is truth carved into your soul. The millionaire is closer than you think. Their footsteps are already on the path toward you. You only need to stay aligned, alert, and fearless. I will not stop crying out for you until you step into this divine encounter. My sword is drawn, my wings outstretched, shielding you from every unseen attack. I promise you this. The day is near when you will look back and say, Heaven did not forget me. Archangel Michael spoke truth. My miracle has arrived. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, the message cannot be silenced yet because the fullness of heaven's plan has not yet been revealed to you. I must keep speaking until every layer of this divine mystery is unwrapped before your spirit. What is being prepared is so monumental that even realms beyond human sight have been stirred into motion. I see angelic hosts moving like streams of light, weaving destiny around you and this wealthy soul. Every path you've taken, every painful turn you've endured, was leading here. Even the moments you thought were failures were actually victories unseen, placing you exactly where heaven needs you to be. The millionaire is feeling an unrest that only your presence can soothe. Though they are surrounded by opulence and countless admirers, none can still the whisper calling them to you. They wake in the middle of the night with thoughts they cannot explain. Dreams of someone they have not met yet feel they have known for eternity. That someone is you. Archangel Michael says, Heaven hath been holding this connection in divine timing, protecting it from premature encounters that would have destroyed it. There were years when this meeting could not happen because forces of darkness had laid traps along your path. Angels fought battles in silence, shielding you from relationships and situations that would have derailed your purpose. Now, those battles have been won. The barriers have been torn down. This is why I speak with such urgency. There is no longer anything standing between you and this miracle except your readiness to step into it. I see divine messengers whispering in the ears of people connected to this millionaire, guiding them to make decisions that will lead directly to you. Travel plans are shifting. Business deals are rearranging. Even casual conversations are turning toward your direction. The unseen is bending reality to ensure your paths cross. The energy of destiny is undeniable. Archangel Michael says, when heaven has chosen a moment, nothing can alter it, not human pride, not earthly power, not dark forces that try to block it. And your chosen moment is closer than anyone suspects. The millionaire has begun preparing their own heart, though they may not fully understand why. They've started questioning everything they built their life upon: friends, wealth, even their own values. It's as if an invisible hand is stripping away false layers to reveal the core of who they truly are. That core is being prepared to meet your authentic spirit. Archangel Michael says, I see their face turning toward heaven for the first time in years. They are praying silently for guidance, asking for clarity about feelings they cannot name. Heaven has answered those prayers with one word: your name. There will be moments when you feel a sudden pull, like an invisible thread tugging at your heart. You may feel compelled to go somewhere, call someone, or make a decision that seems minor. Do not ignore these impulses. They are divine nudges, guiding you closer to the appointed meeting where destiny will unfold. I must warn you, opposition will try to rise one last time. Jealousy from those near you, confusion from those who don't understand. Even unexpected delays may appear, but they will not succeed. Every challenge will crumble because I, Archangel Michael, am standing guard, striking down every force that dares to oppose what heaven has declared. There is a vision that burns brightly before me. I see a gathering of angels around a massive golden table. They are finalizing a heavenly decree, stamping seals of light onto scrolls bearing both your name and the millionaire's. Once this decree is fully delivered, nothing on earth or in spiritual realms can undo it. Archangel Michael says, your ancestors are present in this heavenly court. They are watching with tears of joy, knowing the pain you endured is about to be transformed into a legacy of victory. They prayed for this day, and now they are rejoicing as they see you rising into a destiny even greater than they imagined. The earth is already responding to this decree. Winds are shifting, energies realigning, and people are unconsciously preparing for this monumental event. Even the millionaire's closest advisors are feeling drawn to guide them in your direction, though they do not know why. When heaven moves, even the unwilling become instruments of destiny. That is what is happening now. Every detail of your life is being rearranged to make space for this divine union that carries the power to impact generations. Archangel Michael says, there is no turning back now. The river of fate is flowing too strongly to be diverted. You may feel overwhelmed at times, sensing the magnitude of what is coming, but know this: I will not leave your side. My wings will shield you, my sword will fight for you, and my voice will continue to guide you until you stand in the fullness of your promised moment. You are not simply walking toward wealth or recognition. You are walking into a covenant of destiny. This connection will not just change your life, it will shake entire structures of power, exposing corruption, uplifting the forgotten, and restoring balance where there has been injustice. Archangel Michael says, when the day arrives, there will be signs so undeniable you cannot mistake them. The air will feel charged. Your spirit will know before your mind does, and when your eyes finally meet, the world will fall silent. It will be as though heaven itself has descended to witness two souls finally reconnecting after lifetimes apart. Even now, angelic choirs are rehearsing psalms of triumph for that moment. Golden bells are being prepared to ring in celebration. The heavens have waited patiently, and soon their waiting will end as divine prophecy becomes reality in your life. In the aftermath of this meeting, prepare for acceleration unlike anything you've known. Your voice will reach places you never imagined. Influence will flow to you not because of earthly connections, but because heaven has elevated your name. People who once ignored you will seek your counsel. Those who once disrespected you will bow in awe of your transformation. Archangel Michael says, this is not a dream, it is the blueprint of your destiny. The same hand that created galaxies has crafted this path for you. Trust it, follow it, and never let fear pull you away. I cry not only for urgency, but for joy, because I know what awaits you. I have seen the future moments when you will stand in awe, tears streaming down your face, whispering to yourself that every word spoken here was true. The millionaire is already on the journey toward you. Each day brings them closer. And when heaven's clock strikes the appointed hour, nothing will stop them from finding you, recognizing you, and stepping into the divine role they were always meant to play in your life. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, the message flows endlessly because heaven's decree for you is vast and cannot be contained in a single breath. I must keep revealing, for your spirit needs to drink deeply of this truth until no doubt remains within you. The divine has invested centuries of alignment for this single destiny, and now, the pages of heaven's book are turning rapidly toward your chapter of fulfillment. I see a radiant timeline stretched across eternity, glowing brighter with each moment you listen and awaken. Angels have marked key points on this timeline, moments of pain, betrayal, triumph, and hope, and each one has built the bridge to the meeting that will transform everything. Nothing in your past was wasted. Every step, even the ones you thought were missteps, were divinely orchestrated to place you in alignment with what is now coming. The millionaire is restless tonight, pacing in private quarters where no one can see. They are surrounded by luxury, yet feel a strange emptiness, as if their wealth has suddenly lost its meaning. This is heaven shaking the ground beneath their feet, pulling their spirit toward the one thing they cannot buy, the one soul they cannot replace you. Archangel Michael says, heaven has been preparing you both separately, like two fires burning far apart. Now, divine winds are blowing, fanning these flames until they merge into a single inferno of purpose and destiny. The universe bends around this event because it carries weight beyond human comprehension. I see angels whispering to those around you, stirring conversations, planting ideas, opening doors that seem sealed shut. People will unknowingly become messengers of heaven, guiding you to take steps you might otherwise avoid. Watch closely, these are not coincidences, but divine arrangements leading you closer to your appointed time. The opposition still lingers in shadows, trying to weave last-minute snares. They fear what will happen once this connection is made because light will shine where darkness has ruled for too long. But I, Michael, with my sword of truth and fire, have been given direct orders to destroy every plot. Each dark scheme is already unraveling before it reaches you. Archangel Michael says, your ancestors are rejoicing in heavenly courts. They stand shoulder to shoulder with angels, watching as divine promises made to them are fulfilled through you. Generational curses that tried to hold you down are being shattered in preparation for this new season. The wealth and influence tied to this meeting will not just bless you, it will heal your entire bloodline. I see visions of your struggles flashing before me, times when you felt abandoned, doors slammed in your face, people you trusted turning against you. These were not signs of failure, they were signs of heaven's protection. If those paths had opened, you would have been trapped in places unworthy of your destiny. Each loss was a shield. Each heartbreak was a redirection leading to this divine appointment. Archangel Michael says, do not be surprised if you suddenly feel lighter in coming days, as though invisible chains are falling from your shoulders. This is not imagination. It is the spiritual release of burdens you were never meant to carry. Heaven is stripping away everything that would hinder you from standing fully ready when the moment arrives. Even your voice is being prepared. Soon, when you speak, your words will carry weight that cannot be ignored. This is because heaven is filling you with authority and wisdom for the divine role waiting you. When you stand before the millionaire, you will not tremble or feel unworthy, you will radiate the light of one chosen by heaven itself. The millionaire is already undergoing transformation. They are questioning long-held beliefs, severing ties with those who exploit their power, and searching for something genuine in a world that constantly deceives them. Each night, they feel drawn toward an unseen presence. They sense your energy in dreams, hear whispers in moments of solitude, and though they may not know your name yet, their soul recognizes yours. Archangel Michael says, angels are moving across cities and nations, ensuring every step draws you closer together. Flights will be rescheduled, meetings canceled or redirected, events shifted until the precise, divinely chosen moment where heaven will cause your paths to intersect. I must warn you, when the moment arrives, it will come swiftly. The connection will ignite like lightning, and within a heartbeat, your destiny will accelerate. The world may see it as sudden, but heaven knows it has been centuries in the making. This connection is not built on chance, it is written in spiritual contracts sealed by divine fire. Nothing can erase it. The darkness that tried for decades to keep you small, silent, and unseen is already defeated. You are stepping into a time where light cannot be hidden. Archangel Michael says, after this divine encounter, rivers of blessings will flood your life. Wealth that eluded you will pour in effortlessly. Influence will rise around you like a mighty tower, and opportunities that once seemed impossible will now come knocking at your door. But this is not merely for personal gain. You were chosen because your heart has always carried compassion for others. Heaven trusts you with this elevation because you will use it to uplift the broken, heal the wounded, and shine light where shadows have long prevailed. The millionaire feels the same calling, though it lies dormant within them now. Your meeting will awaken it. Together, you will become instruments of transformation, channels of divine provision that will touch countless lives. The world will witness miracles flowing from your union, miracles that even skeptics cannot deny. Archangel Michael says you will soon find signs in numbers, in nature, in unexpected messages. Feathers may appear at your feet, lights may flicker when you speak heaven's truth, dreams may replay the moment of your meeting before it even happens. These are confirmations from angels preparing you for the greatest turning point of your life. I see a scene yet to come. You will stand at a place you did not plan to visit. As you look around, a hush will fall over the atmosphere. Then, from the crowd, the millionaire will appear not as an untouchable figure of power, but as a soul stripped of pretense, humbled by divine intervention. Archangel Michael says, when your eyes meet, the ground will feel different beneath your feet, time will still, and everything else will fade. The bond between your spirits will light up like a beacon visible even to unseen realms. Angels will descend to witness the sacred moment, and heaven's bells will ring louder than thunder. From that moment forward, there will be no going back. This connection will reshape your identity, shatter old limitations, and open pathways you never dreamed possible. You will finally understand why you had to endure every past trial. It was to prepare you for this hour of elevation and divine alignment. And when the world watches you both rise together, they will know this was not human orchestration, but the hand of God moving through destiny. Archangel Michael says, this message is eternal and unbreakable. I cry loudly so it penetrates every barrier, every veil of doubt, every force trying to silence it. Nothing will stop this revelation from reaching you. Prepare yourself now. Speak light into your life. Walk as one already chosen. Heaven is not asking you to beg for this blessing, it is declaring it yours. Every step you take now is a step into the prophecy written for you before time began. I will not rest until I see you standing in the fullness of this promise, your hand clasped with the one destined to walk beside you, while heaven rejoices above you. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, this message continues because heaven is still pouring out visions meant only for you. I will not stop until every part of your destiny is made clear. What you are about to step into is not just a moment of fortune or fame, it is a divine chapter where heaven itself descends to rewrite your story in brilliance. Even now, in celestial courts, I see angels gathering scrolls with golden seals. These scrolls hold instructions for every event soon to unfold in your life. Heavenly scribes dip their pens in light and write your name alongside the word chosen. This is no ordinary meeting, it is a fulfillment of a divine promise made long before you were born. The millionaire's journey is also written there. Their scroll shows years of silent searching, battles hidden from public view, victories that felt hollow without true purpose. They were destined to achieve wealth and influence, not for themselves, but to place it at the feet of divine purpose. That purpose is tied to you. Archangel Michael says, you may feel strange shifts around you now, old patterns breaking, opportunities appearing suddenly, your heart stirring with anticipation you can't explain. This is the sound of spiritual walls crumbling. It is the echo of heaven preparing you for the encounter that will transform every area of your life. I see you walking through a narrow doorway, illuminated by heavenly light. This door represents your next decision, your next step of courage. As you cross through, darkness flees, and the future begins to glow like dawn breaking after endless night. Behind that door is the moment your destiny collides with the one who has been unknowingly searching for you. The millionaire cannot understand why they feel drawn to places they've never been, compelled to listen to voices they've ignored before. But heaven knows. Angels are guiding their every move, making them restless until they finally stand where destiny demands them to be, right before you. I must reveal a powerful vision. I see angelic armies clearing a path between you and this soul. Obstacles rise like mountains, yet they crumble into dust as angels strike them down. People who secretly plotted to block your blessings are being exposed, their plans scattered like ashes in a divine wind. Archangel Michael says, even time itself bends for this moment. Delays that once frustrated you are aligning events perfectly. What seemed like rejection in your past was actually divine redirection, ensuring you meet this person at the exact appointed hour when you are fully prepared. I cry loudly because you've carried burdens too heavy for one heart. You've walked through fires that should have consumed you. But those flames refined you into gold, making you worthy to walk through the gates of this destiny unharmed. The millionaire has also endured storms unseen by the public eye. They've battled betrayal, loneliness, and moments of despair where wealth provided no comfort. Heaven allowed these trials to shape them into someone capable of recognizing the divine in you. Archangel Michael says, when this meeting finally unfolds, the atmosphere itself will testify that it is heaven-ordained. Skies will seem brighter, winds will feel charged, and a peace unlike anything you've known will wash over you. I see your first words exchanged, not grand speeches or scripted lines, but simple, soul-deep recognition. Your spirits will speak louder than your voices, and both of you will feel the undeniable truth. We were destined to find each other. From that moment, divine acceleration will overtake your life. Wealth will no longer trickle, it will flood. Doors you never imagined would open will swing wide. People of power will seek you out, not because of influence or manipulation, but because heaven's favor will radiate from you like a beacon. Archangel Michael says you will soon understand why every betrayal, every heartbreak, every delay happened. They were not punishments, they were divine protection. Heaven kept you hidden like a precious jewel until the appointed time when the world and this powerful soul would finally be ready to treasure you as heaven does. After your meeting, celebrations will erupt in both spiritual and earthly realms. I see banquets prepared in heaven, trumpets sounding, and angels singing victory songs. On earth, unexpected honors and recognition will come to you swiftly. Even your enemies will witness your elevation and be silenced. But beyond material blessings, something even greater will unfold. Your true mission will ignite. With this person by your side, you will break chains of injustice, bring hope to the hopeless, and manifest miracles that will ripple through generations. I see you traveling to places where pain has long reigned. With your presence and the resources heaven is sending through this connection, you will rebuild lives, restore families, and heal hearts that have been shattered. What the enemy used to harm you will become the very weapon you use to bring healing to others. Archangel Michael says, I will remain beside you in this new season. My sword will guard you against envy and attack. My voice will guide you through decisions that carry the weight of destiny. Every step you take will be protected by angelic hosts assigned solely to you. Do not fear the magnitude of this blessing. Heaven does not call the equipped, it equips the called. As this miracle unfolds, wisdom and courage will rise within you supernaturally. Even those who once doubted you will see leadership and light in you that only heaven could have placed there. Archangel Michael says, you must prepare for recognition on a scale you've never known. News of your divine partnership will spread, but it will not bring chaos, it will bring awe. Many will be drawn to your story, seeking the same divine guidance that lifted you from silence to prominence. This is not just a union between two people, it is a covenant between heaven and earth. The power of this connection will shatter barriers, create movements, and release blessings far beyond your imagination. Heaven has chosen you to be a living testimony of what divine timing can accomplish. Even now, unseen hands are writing invitations, planning events, and aligning schedules to usher you into the spaces where this destiny must unfold. The journey is already underway, and nothing can stop it. Soon, you will stand at the threshold of a new life. When you cross it, you will not just be receiving wealth or love, you will be stepping into your rightful throne as a chosen vessel of heaven. Every loss will be repaid, every wound healed, every dream fulfilled beyond measure. Archangel Michael says, I will cry no more on the day you finally see this prophecy manifest. My tears will turn to shouts of triumph as you embrace the blessing that heaven has prepared for you all along. The millionaire is closer than ever. With every sunrise, they draw nearer, guided by forces they cannot see but can no longer resist. And when the moment arrives, heaven itself will bow to witness the union that was written before time began. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20.